All right, guys, so let's dive deep into the content. Let's get right to it. Now, basically, there's two simple pages that you're going to be leveraging to actually generate, as stated, 100 plus leads for free per freaking day, right? Now, basically, what I'm going to break down for you guys is how to leverage these two actual pages and how I'm leveraging them to generate hundreds of leads, even thousands of leads per week, right? Now, the first page is called a capture page, right? A capture page, which I'm going to show you guys in a second, is a page. This is a little web page, right? And on that web page, you are basically giving them some sort of bribe that is congruent with your affiliate marketing offer. Example, if you are in the weight loss niche, you might be giving a ebook or even a free report that reveals 10 foods that you should avoid if you want to minimize your belly fat or something like that. That might be your free thing. So you're going to give somebody a free thing, right? And basically what's going to happen is you're going to have this little slot right here that asks for their email in exchange for this free thing. And then you're literally going to have a call to action. That's not what I meant to do. A button, right? A call to action button right here. And then once they basically click that button, they're going to go ahead and get on your email list, right? And what are we shooting for? We're simply shooting for 100 leads per day. Now, first and foremost, what is this process for? Once they actually put in their information, they're going to go ahead and get access to your sales, how do you say, your sales page, right? For your affiliate offer. So this is basically going to be your sales video. So what happens is they're going to request information, and you might have three pages on your sales funnel, meaning you might have something called a bridge page that gaps these two to where you're saying, hey, your free thing is on its way, but while you wait, check this out. And then you're going to be redirecting them to this page. That's the ending goal, right? Now, with this email list, you're simply going to go ahead and follow up with these people, number one. And then number two, you can follow up with different affiliate offers in the future within the same niche to go ahead and actually monetize that, right? Now, the first thing that we have to understand, and just to show you one of my sales funnels, right? Free book, affiliates playbook, right? So here's my free thing. I'm simply giving people access to a free book. And in exchange for that free book, here's the cover of it down here. In exchange for the free book, I get their email. They join my list, right? So just to show you how many, this day just started. On the thumbnail, you should actually see this one right here. So this was what the date ended off with yesterday. So it was the 2 days ago was 289 leads. Today was, or yesterday was 167, and so far I have 8 today. So basically, why is it important to have leads? Because the more leads you have, the more sales you get. The more sales you get, the more money you make. It's very simple, right? Now, how are we going to aggressively build our list? Why is it important to build an email list? Because at a click of a button, I have access to 800 people or 8,000 people that I can literally sell my products to. So the bigger your list, the bigger money you're going to make. Now, the magic thing, right? The magic thing is called, where are we? Now, there's two ways that I'm going to teach you that you can actually generate 100 leads per day, right? So the first thing is we need traffic, website traffic. Now, this is a sales funnel, but just to make sense, I'm going to say website traffic. So we need traffic to this little page, right? Now, there's multiple ways that we can go ahead and generate traffic, but before we even worry about traffic, we need to understand something, right? We need to understand what our conversion rates are. So this page right now, for the specific paid traffic method that I'm using right now, is literally converting at 60+%. However, for this example, what I'm going to state is that right now this is at 50%. I know it's at 60%, but I'm going to say it's at 50%. So basically, with that being said, if our goal is 100 leads per day, 100 leads per day, right? Then that means I need 200 visits if my opt-in is 50%, 50% of 200 is 100 leads per day. So, with that being said, our goal is 200 visits. Now, here's the thing, guys. When it comes to free traffic methods, if you're doing like Facebook or you're doing like Instagram, unless you have a ridiculous following, and I mean like in the hundreds of thousands, it's not going to be possible to crack these type of numbers organically, right? So you have two options. Build a niche-based account on something like Instagram or Pinterest, just building a big following, right? And build a following so big, or even YouTube content marketing, to where you're literally generating 200 visits per day, and get your split test this little page, meaning let's just say you split test two different pages with two different texts at the top, and one is converting better than the other, one's converting at 30%, the other one's converting at 50%, perfect. We finally get to 50% plus. Then what we're going to do is focus on visits now, focus on traffic, which is 200 visits gets me 100 leads, right? Now that's the free method organically, right? But I'm going to teach you guys a little cheat sheet on how you can still, even if you have no following, no social media following or anything of that nature, how you can still generate these leads for free. Even if you're doing a little cheat, right? So what I'm going to basically break down to you guys is something called cost per click marketing, right? CPC marketing. So basically, there's different methods that you can do online. Let's just say Facebook ads. Let's just say solo ads if you're doing make money online opportunities. There's Snapchat ads, there's banner ads. Do your research on different methods you can do for cost per click marketing. But there's two things that you want to figure out, right? Number one is once you start to get sales on the front end, you want to track your numbers immediately, right? So when you're first starting this process, you want to make sure that you're optimizing your funnel. And the more leads you get, the more sales you're going to get, right? So if you're doing paid traffic, you're eventually going to get a sale. Now, whether you're in profits or not, it depends, right? And we're going to break that down right now. So basically, if I'm doing cost per click marketing, right? And let's just say I'm getting 50 cents per click. And you could be doing solo ads. You could be doing Facebook ads. It does not matter. Let's just say 50 cents per click, and I have a capture page, right? A capture page that's converting at 50%. Now what that means is every time somebody lands on this little page, right? This page right here is currently converting at 60%. Every time somebody lands on this little page right here and comes across what I'm offering, right? My free thing. If 1 out of 2 people decide to opt in, that's 50%. So with that being said, I literally, in order to get, how do you say it? If I get 200 visits, right? 200 visits, because that's the magic number for 100 leads per day plus, then that means I'm going to be spending $100 per day, right? So let's add text. $100 per day. So what you need to do is find an offer, right, that converts, where if you're spending $100 per day, right, you're going to make that back. And let me explain what I mean, right? So the current offer that I'm promoting, my long-term value, what long-term value is, right? I'll explain what it means. Long-term value means when I acquire a customer, just kind of give you guys an example, 2 customers made me $36, 3 customers made me $261. So while 2 customers generated $36, over here 3 customers generated $261. So let's do the math on that really quick. 36 plus 261 equals divided by 5. So right now it's saying $59. Realistically, my long-term value is about 170 per customer that I bring on board. So with my long-term value, meaning every time I get a customer, I know they're worth $170, right? If this page right here is converting at 1%, right? That means out of 100 people who hit this page, I get a sale. That means I'm going to make $170 on average per sale, right? One might be $1,000 on the back end, one might be only $18 on the back end. It all depends, right? So my long-term value is 170, right? All that means is with my 100 leads, I get 100 visits. With my 100 visits, and what I mean by that, 200 visits to my sales funnel, because I'm getting 50% opt-in rate, that means I'm going to get 100 visits. 100 leads means 100 visits to my sales page. 1% conversion rate, and this is where finding a good offer, if you look at any affiliate networks, you can see if it has a high gravity, that means a lot of people are selling it. That means it's usually a converting offer, right? Now, if you're promoting a very converting offer, let's just say 1% plus, and you start doing your numbers, that means literally to get 100 leads, right? If I'm paying 50 cents per click, I'm spending $100 to acquire one customer who pays out $170. So that means for every dollar I spend, I'm gaining $1.70, meaning 70 cents earned for every dollar spent in profit. So what that means is kind of complex, but this is what affiliate marketing is all about, and this is the difference between people who succeed and people who fail in this business. People don't know how to work out these formulas, right? They don't take the time aside to actually understand that all it is statistics, mathematics, and data, right? So based off of your data, right, that you've been gathering, these are the numbers. What it means, every time I spend $1, I'm going to get $1.70 back. So once I figure this out, and the only way you're going to figure this out is by continuing to optimize these pages, continuing to get traffic, doing paid traffic, and continuing to just see what your sales generate on the back end, and then calculating based off of, just kind of give you guys an example, to calculate your long-term value. Let's just say you make $1,000 off of 10 signups, or 10 sales rather. Whether one was 200, one was 50 or whatever, right? What that means is that on average, if I made a total of $1,000 in revenue for $10, 10 sales, that's $100 gained, right? So what that means, if literally these are your numbers right here based off of you calculating your numbers, what that means is you can literally spend $100 per day and you're going to break even. So you're going to literally be able to build an email list for free.